Hello, welcome to another video, and today we're looking at the box jump and how to break it down into like a simple step-by-step approach. So if you've never done it before or you're someone that struggles with it, this is a simple way to learn it. So Dylan here is going to show you one of the ways that he sort of teaches it. So firstly, before the jump, we teach the landing. This is something that is very often just skipped over, but the damage is from in injuries is always from the landing. So you can see here when Dylan does this landing from the box here, you'll see that as he goes down, there has to be a real breaking point through the hips and the ankles all at the same time. If he lands too straight, there's going to be a huge amount of damage in his knees. So see how his trunk has to come over. So as he's breaking back, so as you can see, as he's landing, as his heels drop, he sort of straight away drops his legs back, his butt back behind him, so that his glutes can absorb all the shock. And obviously his ankles, if he landed on his toes only, just the amount of shock that would go straight up into the knee and the shins and everything is immense, and that's where a lot of people really get this one wrong. So before you go straight to jumping, learn how to land. All right. So once you've sort of got the landings down pat, you can see here he was just on those ones, just sort of walking off it. All right. So now that he's got the landing right, he's going to learn how to set up right for the jump. So this is where he's using just a simple squatting, like a box behind you to be in a squat position, and trying to be set up in a good posture. So you can sort of see here again, he's got beautiful posture here on his squat, all right, so that he's not like his head's over here somewhere, which is quite often what we see. All right, so he's going to try and learn to jump from that position and land straight up into his nice landing. And he overbalanced a bit there. Can you see what happens when you don't get enough into a flat foot position on the landing, how you can really topple forward. All right, so you'll see here he goes again, bang, and then he lands much better that time. All right, so the only thing he probably could have added better to that last one, if I just go back, is the hands. See how he doesn't really use his arms? I would, really encourage people to get their arms to be sort of really swinging forward, so actually planting them behind them. But for the sake of this, we're just running through the real basics of it. All right, so now we've got that down pat. So now he's going to move to the progression. After just learning how to do the jump and the landing, and then just the jump on its own, now he's going to move into things where he's going to try and couple it together, where it starts to move now into more of the plyometric side of things. All right, and this is where you see him using his arms now. All right, so now he's starting to really take away the chair. He's got the idea of the squat mechanic, how he needs the squat to create the jump. Now he's using the arm action to come with it. All right, now once he's got that, then now he's going to be able to move into the more of the plyo sort of things. All right, so we'll see him go for the next one, and I'll just fast forward this. All right, so now he's got a smaller box, so he's going to go from a landing here straight up onto the big box. All right, so let's have a look. So he just steps down, bank, explodes off, and then lands in his squat. All right, so notice that we didn't go straight to the same height, because going from a big height, the depth jump, straight into a box jump, a massive amount of shock if you don't learn how to do it right. So remember, we're assuming he's someone that's just gone through this stage of learning. All right, so that's a great way of teaching the box squat, so that the person can really understand the mechanics behind it, and really, especially the landing, just don't ignore the damage that can create. All right, so a great way that you can use that as a teaching tool, or if you need to refine your technique, you might get stuck in any one of those 4 versions there. All right, and obviously the last one is the one where you want to be in the most. All right, because that's the one that gives you the most, the biggest impact if you do it right. All right, so hope you've enjoyed that video. We'll see you on our next one.